What is going on, you guys? Bashtian here, and today I'm coming at you with my True King Dinosaur deck profile. I know True King Dinosaur is a deck I personally haven't seen really many deck profiles played recently. I've seen a lot of Scrap Dino build, Shadal Dino as of recent, which is actually pretty interesting. I haven't seen that one in a while as well, but I just really want to go ahead and bring you guys my True King Dinosaur deck profile. Now, why do I play True Kings over the scrap package or any other package that is being currently played? Essentially is because of this card right over here. So the True King Lithosogem, the Disaster, is absolutely a phenomenal card, and a card that actually I believe is a fantastic counter to all of the current meta decks. Just being able to go ahead and banish cards from your opponent's extra deck at will is absolutely just fantastic. Also, you get a little bit of a sneak peek at your opponent's extra deck as well, so you can go ahead and also see what they're playing, which also can go ahead and affect your playstyle as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the deck profile. So for the monsters, guys, we're going to start off with, of course, triple Soul Eating Oviraptor, basically the heart and soul of the entire deck. Just a phenomenal starter for your deck, as well being able to go ahead and add your dinosaur cards from your hand or send them to the graveyard as you seem necessary. The majority of the time you will be adding them to your hand, because even cards that you want in the graveyard, aka miscellaneous source, you are also going to want in your hand to go ahead and activate their effects. Next, you play one Giant Rex and then one Miscellaneous Source. So Miscellaneous Source is pretty much the reason why this deck is still relevant and at least a little bit competitive. So Miscellaneous Source, if you have not read Misk, I will read Misk for you. It has a lot of text, so just go ahead and bear with me, but it's just a phenomenal card. So basically, during either player's main phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard during the main phase. Dinosaur monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. You can banish any number of dinosaur monsters from your graveyard, including this, to special summon one dinosaur monster from your deck with a level equal to the number of monsters banished by this effect, but then destroy it during the end phase. Let me tell you why that's absolutely fantastic. So basically, your opponent can't hand trap your dinosaur monsters because they are all unaffected by your opponent's effects. And it lets you go ahead and be an extender by banishing itself to summon your Animador and Archosaur or another baby if you banish this and something else from your graveyard also. And then Giant Rex is a phenomenal extender as well, basically being able to special summon itself when it is banished. And also gains 200 attack for each of your banished dinosaur monsters, so this guy can get pretty big in the right scenario as well. Next, for the babies, guys, we played triple of the Baby Ceratosaurus and the one Petite Pteranodon. I just think this is the correct ratio. Basically, why you want to play Baby Ceratosaurus at more is because Baby Ceratosaurus, you can go ahead and pop to basically special summon any level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster from your deck. It's not a once per turn. It's not a hard once per turn, not a soft once per turn. So you can go ahead and just keep abusing baby, special summon another baby from your deck, to then go ahead and pop that one to just keep gaining more and more advantage that way as well. And Petite Pteranodon, while it also doesn't have the once per turn effect, Petite Pteranodon is just a little bit more limiting because you can only special summon level 4 or higher dinosaur type monsters. So it's pretty much the one you're going to be either leaving on your field for your next for your opponent's turn, so you can pop it with Ultimate Conductor Tyranno and summon your Dino Wrestler Pankratops, or you can go ahead and pop it during your turn to summon the Pankratops or a Dogoron as well, so that it prevents you from getting Kaiju'd. Next, we're playing the double Animador and Archosaur. I guess is the last quote-unquote baby that we play. So Animador and Archosaur is a phenomenal card. I really wanted to go ahead and play this deck a while back, but this card was really just the only factor keeping me from it. It being, I believe it was an $80 card at some point, but with the reprint it makes it extremely accessible for us budget players to just be able to go ahead and play such a fun deck like Dinosaur is. So Animador and Archosaur, basically, if you do not know what it does, this card is normal or special summoned, which you can go ahead and special summon off the effect of Miscellaneous Source because it's only a level 1 dinosaur. You can destroy one dinosaur monster from your hand or face up on the field except an Animador and Archosaur, and then add a skip that entire line or one evolution pill spell from your deck to your hand. You're not going to be using this to add a reptile, sea serpent, or wing beast monster, you know, yada yada yada, all that's nonsense. You're really going to just be using this for the evolution pill spell from your deck to your hand. So So that's actually really amazing because not only does it search through the evolution pill, but it's extremely easily accessible, and you can also use it to pop a baby or just pop another card you don't need in your hand and gain advantage that way as well. The exciting part for the big guys, we play 1 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, 1 Overtex Coatlas, 1 Dino Wrestler Pankratops, 1 Dogoran, and then your True Kings, I play 1 Lithosogem True King the Disaster, and then 1 True King Animador the Vanisher. So this is where the True King version of Dinosaurs really gets a little spicy. So first of all, the Overtex Coatlas is fantastic because it helps you negate spells, traps as well, whereas UTC, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, or UCT I should say, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is fantastic as well because it flips everything face down on your opponent's turn, basically preventing them from link summoning as well. But Overtex Coatlas is another really fantastic option, and there are plenty of combos you can go ahead and summon out both these guys on the same turn. So not only can you go ahead and pop a dinosaur monster to go ahead and flip all your opponent's monsters face down defense position, but you also have a spell negate mix this also with like an Evolstar Dolka as well on your field, and you pretty much have an extremely menacing board. Also a Dino Wrestler Pankratops, pretty much staple in every single dinosaur deck. Dogoran as well, searchable kaiju. That's really all I need to say. Any big monster that gets in your way, whether it's a Baron de Fleur or any other type of crazy boss monsters, go ahead and tribute over it. And then the Dogoran and the Lithosogem and the Animador. So the Lithosogem is absolutely broken. So this card I haven't really seen played in a while. Basically what it does is if this card is in your hand, you can destroy 2 monsters in your hand or face up on the field, including at least 1 earth monster, and to go ahead and special summon this card. But if they're both earth monsters, you can actually go ahead and take a look at your opponent's extra deck and banish up to 3 monsters with different names from your opponent's extra deck after you took a look at it. That's absolutely just ridiculous what this card can really do. So Disaster, it's fantastic against prank kids. You banish the Meow Meow, you banish the Battle Butler, you banish their Rocket Ride, you know, those type of things. You go up against Sword Soul, you banish their Baron de Fleur, you banish their Boxia, you know, really cards that are played at 1. Boxia may be played at 2, but that's neither here nor there. If you go up against Tri Brigade, there's so many things you can go ahead and banish that are just absolutely detrimental. You can banish Destroy Phoenix Enforcer from their extra deck before they even get a chance to summon it. That's why I think this card is just absolutely fantastic, and why I believe the True King version is the best version of Dinosaur in my personal opinion. And then Vanisher, really we just want another target for your Dragonic Diagram. And I wanted to go ahead and choose Vanisher because it gives me the most usability. So the other one I would have been able to use was the Water True King or the Wind True King, but we don't play any water or wind attribute monsters in this deck. However, we do play the Dogoran, which is fire. We do play your Miscellaneous Saurus, which is a fire type. And then we also play Triple Ash, which is going to be in the hand trap lineup in just a little bit as well, which is also, again, a fire attribute. So it just gives you another option for that as well. Next for the hand traps, like I said before, we play Triple Ash, we play Triple Gamma, and the 1 Driver. And the last one is 1 Token Collector. So I'm going to be honest here, guys, I really did steal this off Cali Effect. Because he made a lot of sense with playing the Token Collector in this deck. I mean, it has so much synergy in it. You can go ahead and summon this on your turn, pretty much preventing your opponent from doing anything with token related, which turns off the Auroradon combo, turns off Sword Soul, all these types of things that really, it turns off the the Adventurer token package as well. So Token Collector is such a powerful card in the current format that I really don't see why you wouldn't play this in a deck that protects tokens by gaining advantage. And this destroys token, which then you can use your Lost Roll to prevent token destruction, and you just go on and on and on from there. Token Collector is a phenomenal card in this deck. Just play it at 1. You do have a lot of digging cards, so you're going to be digging through your deck quite a bit. Unfortunately, there's no correct way to search it yet, So if you want to go ahead and play this at 3, then I can go ahead and show you what you can take out to go ahead and maximize the versatility of this. But it's kind of more like a gimmick play. The gimmick is extremely effective, so if you have it in your hand, that's fantastic. But it's not a dinosaur type monster, so, and it's only really, I guess, highly effective against certain matchups, so it's not a card that I really want to play at 3, so I think at 1 is just fine. And then of course, triple Gamma with the driver, and then your triple Ash Blossom is standard as well. Next, we're going to be going on to the spells. For the spells, guys, we play triple Lost World. Lost World is a phenomenal field spell for this deck, and actually this is what replaced the original Dinosaur field spell, Dragonic Diagram. Dragonic Diagram is still one of the most powerful field spells that was ever printed. So basically, Dragonic Diagram, what it allows you to do is all True King, True Draco monsters in the field gain 300 attack and defense. That's fantastic. The first time each tribute summon True Draco, True King monster will be destroyed by a battle. Each turn it is not. In the event that you want to go ahead and tribute summon your True King monsters, I don't recommend it. Once per turn, you can destroy one other card you control or in your hand, and if you do, add one True Draco or True King card from your deck to your hand. So you use this, you pop a baby, you search the Lithosogem, the Earth True King, and you activate the baby's effect to special summon the Soul Eating Oviraptor. You activate Soul Eating Oviraptor effect to go ahead and search another baby from your deck to your hand, and now you have already one Earth monster you can go ahead and use to special summon the Lithosogem. So that was a bit of a mouthful for some reason. Your 2 ways you're going to be getting this out is 1 terraforming and 1 set rotation. You really want to go ahead and see your field spell as soon as humanly possible. Set rotation, you give them a Lost World. If they don't want to use it, that's on them. That's their loss for not playing dinosaurs. But it lets you go ahead and access your Draco, your Dragonic Diagram, or your Lost World, whichever one you need. So set rotation, I think, is fantastic as well. Also, if they happen to play a field spell deck, you just activate this and get rid of it, and you're good to go. So there's that also. Next spells, we play triple Pot of Extravagance. We need consistency, and I am not gonna buy Prosperity. That card is way too expensive out of my budget. So triple Extravagance, if you have the baller moves to go ahead and pick up 3 Prosperity, yes, I would highly recommend it. Am I gonna do that? Heck no. I am perfectly fine playing my triple Pot of Extravagance. Is just fine as well. Next, you play your triple Fossil Dig. Pretty much Rhoda of the deck. Not much else to say there. Add any level 6 or lower dino monster from your deck to your hand. Pretty simple, pretty effective effect. Double Evolution Pill. You don't want to play it more than 2 because it can become a brick in your hand if you don't have a non-dino monster to go ahead and banish. Plus, we don't play that many targets to go ahead and make this the most versatile card ever. So just 2 is fine. 2 because you do want to see it, but not 3 because, again, you don't want to clog with it as well. And for the 40th and final card in the deck, we play 1 Monster Reborn. I can't say enough how lucky I am with this card. I don't know if it's the heart of the cards. I don't know if because of the ultra rare foiling, it weighs a specific amount, and that's why I tend to draw it exactly when I need it. So whatever theory crafting you want to do, Monster Reborn is a phenomenal card overall, especially in a deck like this that combos off very heavy, utilizing the graveyard, things like that. So Monster Reborn, fantastic card. You can go ahead and special summon cards from your opponent's side of the field, your opponent's graveyard, I should say, to use them as link material also, which is really nice. You don't have any restrictions when it comes to your link summoning, and that is going to be it for the main deck, guys. 40 card main deck. Now let's go ahead and get right into the extra deck. For the extra deck, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel, guys. We're just trying to keep it simple, keep it effective. What has been working will continue to work. Double Dolka. If you banish them, it sucks. 1 Logia, 1 Evil Swarm Exciton Knights, and then 1 Abyss Dweller for your Xyz monsters. Really, what you want to see here is Double Dolka because it's by far the best Xyz in your deck. I guess, you know what, it's not the best one. I want to say it's right there with the Abyss Dweller. I think these are the 2 most high impact Xyz in your extra deck. But you do need that versatility to go ahead and summon the Logia in case you are playing against this, unless you suspect your opponent's going to be playing spells and traps, to go ahead and get out your board. And then the Exton Knight, it always comes in handy as well. Next for the links, we are playing 1 Link Rebo, 1 Secured Gardna. Yes, I don't have it, don't flame me in the comments. 1 IP Masquerena, 1 Cyframe Lambda. Again, I don't have it, it's okay, it's okay. 1 Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Cerberus, and Nightmare Unicorn. Now you might be saying, Sebastian, why the hell are you playing Nightmare Cerberus and not a Pentastag? Well, essentially, I just want to be able to have the opportunity to go ahead and pop monsters my opponent controls as well if I need to. In Pentastag, I don't really, me personally from testing, it hasn't really come up to where I really miss Pentastag, so it'll be fine essentially. Yeah, I mean, I do get it, you do get to go ahead and inflict piercing damage with whatever dinosaur monster is right there, so it's cool, you get to add a little bit more damage, but I feel like popping a card in this current format is just going to be the most effective way to use your Link monsters. 1 Borosaur Dragon. No, I don't own Access Code Talker. I probably won't for a while. So Borosaur Dragon is the best Link 4 I currently own, second only to the last Link monster I play in this deck, which is Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. So easy to go ahead and make in this deck, and extremely effective. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. That's going to be it for the Link monsters, guys, and that's going to be 14 cards in the extra deck. The last card, of course, is your 1 Cyframe Lord Omega. Omega, again, fantastic card. There's not really much else I can really say about it. It comes up super clutch if you have it, and if not, it'll most likely get banished because of extravagance anyway, so you'll be okay. But yeah, that's going to be it for the Dinosaur True King deck profile, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below, how you guys like to play dinosaurs, if you guys like the scrap, if you guys are going to be trying out the True King version. I personally do believe is the strongest version of dinosaurs out there, but again, that's just my personal opinion. And yeah, if you guys like deck profiles like this, go ahead and leave a like and comment down below what deck you guys want to see next, and I'll go ahead and build it for you guys. Again, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys want to see, and I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one.